Recent University of Alberta student elections formed the new council led by President Colton Yamaguchi. It's a big role of responsibility, but one they all look forward to.
It was so important that students have a really good experience and really feel enriched in the experience they have here. And so I had a number of ideas going in, and really getting an opportunity to work on them firsthand was a great experience.
Rory Ty's term as Student Union President ends April 30th. Faculty of Business Marketing student Colton Yamaguchi was the winner of recent student elections and becomes Student Union President for a single year.
I've been the Vice President Student Life this year for the Students' Union, so I've gotten a chance to work really closely with the internal workings of the Students' Union. So, a part of it's just to help out the students and make sure that we can be a strong voice to represent them to the university, to the government, and all the external parties that we work with on a whole bunch of different committees.
Much of the president's role is to follow through on inherited projects.
In an institution as big as the university, any given year is really hard to get a number of things done. So a lot of time you got to rely on people running before you and people running after you to make sure that projects are carried on. So things this year that I really carried on, I think, from previous years were a discussion on creating a fall reading week, discussion around fees and tuition and how those work, and a lot about space. So we're going to now be renovating this building in the next couple of years, and I think that was a lot to do with demand on space.
Another major role is that of VP External. Petros Kouzmos succeeds Farid Iskander.
So the relationships between the SU and provincial and federal government is one of the biggest part of the external portfolio. So the provincial government has a great deal of responsibility regarding post-secondary education, and the federal government has other responsibilities like student loans and copyright that affect post-secondary indirectly.
So your role is to negotiate or to lobby? Or
to advocate, I guess, on behalf of students. According to the provincial government Post-Secondary Learning Act, the Students' Union is the official voice of students, representing students to the government table. So advocating on behalf of students, issues, things they face, things that can help them have a better post-secondary education.
Despite council's complex responsibilities, fellow students often have little knowledge of university politics. What do they do for you as a student? Don't know?
Not really.
How about you, ma'am? What do you think the Student Union does for you?
I guess they provide different important groups for us. They provide different events such as like the Break the Record, all that kind of stuff that makes it more exciting to be here.
Yeah, act as a spokesperson for the student body at large.
Yeah, I would say so.
I don't really pay attention too much, like really busy with school and all, but that they do help on the side and stuff. So other than that, though, I didn't get too involved in elections or anything like that, so.
Did you vote?
No.
Primary U of A student issues today?
I'd say one of the biggest issues right now is mental health. So students have, workloads in school and outside of school, part-time jobs and full-time jobs for some students. They're really piling up, so student finances and all these external pressures are making it really tough for students to go through school without really having a hard time and having a lot of stress build up. So we want to make sure that we have the ability to make school something that all students can attend to and find a really strong education without having all those barriers getting in the way.
New Student Union Council begins its term May 1st. Tim Dancy, Shaw TV, Capital Region.